dead man. 2 Loracets, 5 Percocets. I drank that purple stuff, I push a purple Vic. You not a millionaire, you just a thousandaire. My house in Malibu, my black and powder.
Are we live?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, everyone? Welcome back
What
to
up?
the
What
High
up,
Flyers Club. I'm Sean.
I'm Thomas.
Brandon.
JP.
We got Tony on the ones and twos over there today.
Tony.
Vision Films in the house.
Hell yeah.
Texas Digital in the house.
We got a good one for y'all today.
Today's
Chalie Boy in the house.
Chalie Boy,
YT Amaya in the
YT
house.
Amaya. What else we
Everybody
got
in
out
the
there?
house.
C. Walker.
Big Two, C. Walker,
Donnie Cat.
Donnie Cash.
Man.
The list goes on and on.
Who's pulling up tonight to the Little Kiki, Little Flip, Two Stone concert?
Well, I'll be
Going
there.
for sure.
We're all in there like swimwear.
He's locked us all in for it.
If it fits his ships.
We there. Y'all pull
Nice.
That's
Word,
lit.
hell
Oh,
yeah.
I was trying to look. But
Doors open
Yeah,
at
we're
8
good.
o'clock.
I was
What
checking. We were all checking it.
What do y'all think about the new studio?
I think it's
New
lit.
location, new studio, you know.
Same table.
Bro, the drive
Same
was
table, same
far as
everything else.
fuck to this new studio. Like, I don't like it.
Bro, you don't have to
I don't
wear
know
a
why we-
blindfold every time.
How come?
That's fine though.
How come our smoke shop's in Austin, but our studio for the podcast is in fucking Nashville?
I don't know, dog,
Very
but
fucked.
it works for the brand.
Yeah.
Does
For
it
the,
though?
we do it for the
Hey,
podcast.
I got lost coming over here like 10 times.
We're actually in Colorado now.
Oh yeah.
Y'all are crazy.
The flight was ridiculous.
I love waking up in Colorado Springs every morning. Birds chirping, snow melting.
We can't
Birds.
we can't turn the cameras, but there's a beautiful view.
What did we do today? Man, we saw my boy put in work with the camera.
I saw y'all were at Academy or something like
Oh,
Academy. That was the best
Cabela.
goddamn academy I ever been
You gotta
to.
put some respect on Cabela's name real quick.
No, yeah. So we took a little trip down to Cabela's this morning to see all the fishes
Yeah.
that they wouldn't let us. They wouldn't let us throw our line in there.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask though.
Next
I
time.
told him I would buy a whole pole and set up there. I could just throw one cast.
I didn't ask.
They said,
We got some cool pictures.
bro, did you
so.
see the
we
tanks they
did.
had in there? They had some fucking tanks.
What you do, Sean, is you set up a fly rod upstairs, and then you go to the top of those stairs and try to catch those trout at the bottom.
Very bottom.
Set it-
Thomas was saying that the
We didn't go
the
over
AC
there.
units
Yeah,
look
no.
like slides, and we should have slid down them.
Bro, on the
They
cool.
did kind of look like slides.
I thought they were for
I
a
haven't seen the
second.
video of y'all walking up yet.
What?
The wacky inflatable arm pulling.
You took a video?
Oh yeah, Thomas was acting like
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you did? Yeah. You
No
didn't
way.
send it yet,
Nah, I forgot.
asshole.
Some other phone.
That was funny.
Y'all want to get Charlie Boy in here?
Oh yeah.
let's do it.
All right. You want to switch
Switch
out
out.
with him or
Got
who?
you.
And then
We can switch around. You want to come over here and I'll switch out?
That's fine.
Yeah.
we'll get this thing going.
Later, doggy. Hey,
Slide that over
Hey.
the phone, bro.
hey, Thomas, roll it. Oh shit. What's up with it?
Oh, this is different.
I was gonna say, Eric.
Did y'all listen to Charlie Boy or y'all?
Yeah,
I look fly.
definitely.
I look good.
what about you, Eric?
What you-
What about you, Tony? You know who Charlie Boy is? Are you just the?
Hey, hi.
yeah, I just met that
I'm just
dude.
curious.
man. There's 2 or 3 songs that I definitely listen to a lot.
He can sing really good.
Yeah.
Got a nice voice. Casey Cloud, what up? What up, Leslie? What up, Diana?
Oh, yeah,
I
we
forgot
can't
to
see
turn the
any of
chat
them
on.
on.
I forgot. Oh well.
I was like, oh man, ain't nobody interacting.
What up, Travis?
On my phone, yeah, I
Yeah.
see that.
I got you. Let me see.
Travis is here. What up, Big T?
What up, Big T in the house?
Big T
Big
in
T.
the house.
How was shooting the music video, Eric? How was your perspective of shooting the music video today? Fun? Yeah.
That last view looked fucking crazy.
That's fine. No big deal. Yeah, no big deal. He just told me to put it together, so I did.
Okay.
I did you. That's fine.
Yeah.
Was that y'all's first time at Trailer Park?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I've never been there before.
That place is dope, bro.
Yeah.
I had fun.
You had some good pictures of JP.
Was it the El Chapo pose on the money stack?
There's all kinds of stuff.
Sean, I got a good one at Sean.
Yeah. I had one with 2 guns. Fake guns.
Oh, yeah.
I did one in the prison. I was taking a nap.
Yeah, I did see that one. Oh,
What up, D?
There it is.
Is that the one with the guns? Oh my gosh, you would.
Hot dog.
That's one of them's a scar. You see that?
Goofy
The
as
tan
fuck.
one's a scar.
Yeah, an AR, and there was like an AK there.
That's
They look
fire
real.
as fuck.
Those ones you ran up on whoever with.
Which one?
What up?
What's up? What's up?
What's up,
How's it
man?
going? Let you get situated in there.
There's a water if you need one. It's going down, man.
What's up with the fellas?
How you
How are
doing,
you?
man?
Another day.
This is Chalie Boy for the ones that don't know.
CHALIEBOY.
Yes, sir. I was waiting for that too.
That's
It always sounds the same. I was waiting for it.
it's very consistent.
Gotta love it.
Saw you putting in work on the music video thing earlier, man. That sound good.
Yeah, I
and that
appreciate
song
it.
you and YT have. What's the
YT
song
of
called?
mine. I think it's called Top of This. That's her song featuring me.
Yeah,
Hell
it's just
yeah.
nice.
Produced by C. Walker.
Yeah, shit was bumping.
How's it working with her?
Ah, she a cool young lady. She on the rise. She doing her thing. I'm proud to help out.
We
Yeah.
like her a lot around here. She's good people.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool, man. How long you been doing music? Well,
Since 2000, officially, as far as on record and just putting stuff out.
right. It's a good little bit.
That's wild.
That is.
You put a lot of stuff out.
Yeah, putting in a lot of work, man.
You do more features or more of your own stuff?
More of my own. I pretty much keep it to crib, but I do a lot of features. Like I'm timely on when dropping stuff or if it feels good or not. I'm really not chasing after a bag to drop some music or super content. That's the way everything's going now. But
Yeah.
as far as that, you know, if I do, I do. But the way I think about doing my music is I do it for my own free expression, my own my fun and everything. So when it does drop and people listen to it, you know, a lot of people tend to say, you know, it's timeless. I don't really do a lot of time stamping. It's just real in the moment feeling. So whenever it does come out, you know, people are like, man, it just seems like it holds true today. It's still, you know, you can still play it now, 20 years from now.
Yeah.
Yep.
The stuff that I was telling them I used to listen to your stuff like when I was in high school and stuff like that. And I turned it on the other day just because we were having you on, and I was like,
Right.
man, it's still good. You know, it's still timeless.
I appreciate that. Like you can't just yourself as the artist say that you got timeless music. The fans and the people prove if it's timeless or not. And
Sure.
when they come and give you comments and dap you up for things like that, then that's when you know what's what, because the fans and the people make the decisions on things like that.
For sure.
I watched the music video, the I Look Fly, I Look Good, and I was brought back memories and shit.
Yeah.
I was bumping.
Yeah.
For real, that video go hard.
That's what's up. I appreciate it.
I'm from Lubbock originally, West Texas, and
Right.
everyone jammed you up there, and it was kind of crazy. I put a post out, on my Facebook, just like, "Hey, we're having him on the podcast," and everyone was like, "Man, that's a throwback right there." Like, man, that took me back to some good memories. Like,
Yeah, that's what's up. I appreciate it.
The first time you heard I Look Good, like fully edited, all put together, did you know it was gonna be like as big as it's gotten?
I knew it was going to be annoyingly popular, and that's a give or take when it comes to something actually blowing up. But when you know you're in that lane of the music and vibe that's playing on the radio where it just excessively gets played, like there's a process, of course, certain point when you get a song that's popular, big business starts to come into it, and it's whether you're gonna throw money into it or not. And the song that we had, you gotta start your building block, right? But from there, it went by people, radio stations, and everything. Like all of that was like wildfire for just the individual fan and expression and blah blah. So we did very little business on something that I was like, this is gonna get on my nerves. And
Does it
If
get
you
on your
have that,
nerves?
if you have that idea about a song and you actually know, like, it's not just, you're not just saying trash or it's just random stuff, and you can sit there and listen to it and have that in your head that immediately this song is gonna be in some rotation so much it's gonna get on your fucking nerves, then you might have something on it, and that's what it did.
Yeah, for sure.
Does that song get on your nerves?
Nah, it got on my nerves as far as the idea of hearing people say, "Man, I hear your song on the radio, man. I hear your song on the radio." Thank you. If I did what I was supposed to do, then it's supposed to be where it's supposed to be at. So, cause you put in, you did the talent part, and then you put in the work, and now the business talent and the quality of the song is doing what it's supposed to organically. So you have no choice but to be like, everywhere you go, like the one summer jam that's playing everywhere. Everybody got it playing. If you got it on the radio, if you stream it, if blah blah, you can't help every 30 seconds you hearing it somewhere. So it was one of those type of things.
Have you ever had any crazy interactions with like the fans because of like that song or anything, or just in general?
Yeah, I ain't gonna speak about them, but yeah.
What's a crazy interaction you had?
I was in a studio out of state. And I was in the booth. I didn't know anybody was there. I'm just doing some feature work and everything. And I just see some draws come across the studio glass. I ain't paying no mind, no attention. It was like it didn't have nothing to do with me, right? Until I looked up and saw she was waving them. It was like, "These are for you." I'm like, "No, they not." Thank you though.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Try to put their work in the studio. You're like, what though?
Yeah, she was trying to put some work in on me.
For real.
When did you first meet Rapid Rick?
Man, early on in probably somewhere in between 2000 and 02, 03, somewhere in that small thing. We've known each other for a while, and because when we started, he had a spot, and we came to his the spot that he had set up out here in Austin, and took pictures and everything. He was doing his thing, and what it do and all of that. So it's been a real while. I can't even put a finger on what time we got hooked up.
Nah, for sure. Cause I know like in Bump a Grill, you fucking shout him out a bunch in that song.
Right. Like, I mean, my thing was, you always shout out the DJs that are supporting you, that you know, and not just the ones that you know, but all the ones that are DJs and have some type of influence or whatever. You try to get to connect with them, chop it up, have some type of solid connection with them to where you know that no matter where you are, that DJ in that place is going to play your music because it's quality music and you have a connection and they have a reason to be proud of you as you proud of them doing what you're doing. It's a network thing.
Fuck yeah.
Where did the Versatile Child nickname come from?
I don't know. I just said it one day and
It stuck. I'm
and
telling
it
you, every
stuck
time
and it fit the
comes up.
form. Thankfully, I ain't turning the trash by saying it. So it just seemed to stick and fit. And me and Rick put out a couple projects with it, with the name of it. So
That's tight. How many projects you think you've been a part of?
I have no idea.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I literally have no idea. I don't keep track.
Yeah.
And half the time, the weird thing is when you do projects or they don't, the artist or the DJ, they don't ever tell you when they put it out. Like, and then they don't send you a copy. So it's weird. It's like, hey man, did you get to listen to it? Like, no.
We're
never
live
sent
right
it.
now, so you can just go watch this after.
No, that's the truth though. Like, I'm cool with the live.
We'll make sure we tag you stuff and everything on all the reels. We
Right.
usually
I
chop up
appreciate
and do
it.
a bunch of
I
cool
appreciate it. So I don't know that
So
you
how
put
did-
this out.
They release it but never send you that basically?
Yeah, man. Like even when you do features with guys, like they pay you for features.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know how to explain it. Guys, when they have their heads on thinking that they're gonna get a feature or get a DJ to do mixing and blah blah, like the reason you came to them was because of their production or their what they put out, promotion and all of that, how they do what they do, the
You'd
buzz
expect the same thing
the
for
buzz,
you
the
if
buzz
you're
that
working
they've
with them.
gotten for themselves.
Yeah.
Like you come to them 9 times out of 10 to get that popularity or that type of promotion, but when you get the product that they give you, you forget to follow through with the promotion. Like send the copy so you can speak on the copy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people tend to do that. Like say an out of state artist or whatever, you send the feature and blah blah. They don't ever send it back. Like
After it's all done.
after it's all done, finalized and blah blah, they just put it up or they put it out where they are, thinking that they got the cosign from the out of state artists and the people that living in that state.
Yeah.
That you put it out there, so like you basically had no intention to do nothing with it, other than get some type of fame around the hood instead of realizing
some
that
type of fame where you at.
instead of realizing that if you send it down this way and if it's worth something, because like I did my own series of projects at first called Versatile Mixtapes, and I was like, anything that I was ever featured on or anybody that I dealt with doing some type of music wise or somebody I thought should get a little bit more shine or limelight, or I'd be like, hey man, whatever new song you got, send it to me, or I'm doing a flow or something to this song, send me a verse for that, I'm gonna put you on it. That that's cross promotion for your place and
for sure.
and showing respect showing my fans respect to the people that do work with me or has potential to do some work. Like you never know who I'll put on this project, and that's just what it's for. It's because y'all hear something new,
Scratch
y'all
each
hear
other's
something
back.
old, you know what I'm saying. And when you have something to go promote of mine, when you go back and you're featured on it, like that's the way it's supposed
Back
to
and
work.
forth.
Yeah,
Do you do many podcasts?
not really.
No. Have you done any podcasts?
I think I've done 1 or 2,
Or not many at all?
but I'm always busy, so the setup and schedule time is always far. Plus, man, I'm boring, man.
Yeah.
I'm not animated, so
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm not
Oh
really
man, it's
animated
a
either.
pleasure having you. It's an honor meeting you finally.
People want to see you though. They want to see how you like react in like real life as well.
right.
You know?
But yeah, man, I get to talking too much sometimes, and it don't really be popular. So
It works here.
That's really what
we
it-
like people just
yeah,
to ramble.
like,
It's just
It's
content,
interesting to
everything
hear what an
follows.
artist be saying.
yeah,
You'd be surprised like what people want to know about you though. You know.
You got any hobbies outside of music?
nah, not really, man.
Just music?
I'm music, odd jobber, do whatever my family might need done. I'm just like an average guy. Whatever other opportunities you can find some line of streaming and make money. Not chase it, but just make sure your life is taken care of, your kids taken care of. Make sure you're good.
Yeah.
Watch movies, play games, play a little FIFA.
Oh hell yeah!
Man, I've been wanting to get on that.
I just got that
Yeah.
Street
He's a
Fighter
gamer.
6, but I ain't really got on because I've been so busy. But,
You play a lot of games that like your thing outside of.
no,
music?
not a really like since FIFA's come out, I got FIFA and I'm really not on nothing else. Like when the PS5 first came out, like I bought my kids one, and they had all other type of games, right? And they on their systems and they cross playing with each other inside the house. I'm like, y'all been weirdos, just play on one game. Like, nah, that ain't how you do it now. Like, I got out the loop of being so busy that, like, they took away the option of just landline playing
Against
each other right there on the machine.
That's when it used to be fun. You'd be yelling at each other
like
from
you
the other room and stuff.
now you on a podcast with the headphones like this and talking shit to each other. And like, y'all know I'm gonna find out if y'all cussing, right? Like, I can hear y'all through the walls. But yeah, stuff like that. It got so busy that I don't really buy a whole bunch of games. So when I bought God of War, like I ain't buy it for them, so they just took it from me. I was like, I ain't got time since then. So I bought FIFA and I just play it in my own regular time.
I used to play FIFA. I don't really
Man,
play anymore.
the new one dope. It's on PS5. That shit be
Yeah,
live.
I got 23.
You
but
play online?
I hadn't really had time to play online.
Don't.
Why?
Man,
They
they
get embarrassed. That's how a lot of them
They
online
good
is.
online.
yeah,
I
they
don't
would
understand
embarrass
how
you.
people have such good streaming capabilities. Like I'll have like the top internet going on and everything. You know, I pay for the best one they would offer, and these
still
motherfuckers
lag
be
on
whooping
you.
my fucking ass. And
Well, see-
I want to blame it on the lag, but maybe I just
Well,
suck.
see, you
But,
playing,
like, I'm
and
actually
it's
good.
and it's a little bit different too because they playing on PC.
See,
that what it is? The
PC
PC players are whooping
They
my ass.
cross playing you.
That's why they're whooping my ass. It's the
PC
PC players.
PC
I get so
that
frustrated.
the internet connected
I want
to it
to
is
throw
going
my
faster.
controller nowadays.
Oh yeah, I
and
never do that. No, I'm not. Nah.
I want to get so mad because they just be whooping my ass, and then like they'll like spawn camp you and get behind you, or like right when you come down, you just die,
For real,
Calm down.
Like you didn't realize, like you've been there waiting, and then next thing you know, you dead, and just
and then you're dead the rest of the match.
I see what you're saying though. Some of them kids be like, when I kill them, you mother. I mean, they.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, how old are you? Don't fucking worry about how old I am.
and 9 times out of 10, they really not on just the individual machine. Like they playing like a PC souped up with.
And they be whooping my ass.
Yeah.
Going 31-3. I'm like, little boy, you only died 3 times, and I died about 20.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
But
they-
PCs
And
do
then I
that.
be whooping everyone else's ass like around us, you know, when we play like head on, you know,
Right.
one versus
Right.
one. But then I get online, I think I'm a badass. I'm like,
Yeah, and then you
just
run into
go back to my friends.
you run into a whole team of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh man.
Oh man.
Big T was talking about his uncle was like ex-Navy SEAL or something, and he taught them how to play video games. Like they do the Navy SEALs, like you like cross this room, you cover
Yep.
this side, you
Yep.
cover this
Yep.
side, and all kinds of
and
stuff.
they all coming in as a squad and
Yeah.
playing like that.
He's like, you clear one room and then you put your back against this wall. He was telling me about. I was like, God damn, like
Because
that's
they got the
crazy.
flashbang. You throw a flashbang in there,
Yeah.
they'll bust your ass. And then they throw a flashbang, pull out their shotty. They'll clear the whole room.
Flashbang, or nobody enters the room and they throw one of them landmines that activate motion.
Yeah. There's
Bust
even
your
there's even the decoy grenade. You throw the decoy in, and it's like a gun shooting. It's
Yeah.
not a gun. You go over there and they have they're
They in the
aiming
room.
at that. They're aiming at that decoy grenade.
Waiting for you to get by
Yeah,
it.
And they
bro.
all
Waiting for
form.
you to shoot it. And they shoot it
Somebody
for you.
standing on the dock, a barely piece of something you could stand on at the top corner of the
They- I
room, and
hate
they
when
down
they-
there camping and just handling you.
Every time you pass by, like mother. And then you watch the cam because you can see the kill cam. You see exactly what he had.
You come back in the room and you turn to go bust their ass, and they in the other room.
Yeah, other
they just
corner.
camping right across.
Moving
the room.
spots.
So like, man, they just because
You
they
see them
they
when
got
you-
the map figured out.
When you
so
watch
much.
the kill cam, you see them shoot you and immediately move
Yeah.
over there. Like
Yeah.
before it
bro.
goes away, then they get down somewhere else.
Yeah. Or you fuck around and you actually kill them and forget that they did a respawn
Yeah.
marker.
And they go right
And
back.
you turn right around. You turn around, go out the room, they shoot you right in the ass.
That's funny.
If you don't know what you're doing on Call of Duty, you're gonna get fucked up.
Oh yeah.
I'll get fucked up these
I get
days.
fucked
Back in the day, I was
up.
good. But
Any
now
of those
I'm-
games, like a lot of people play Warzone and all of that. So the games are a lot of the games are diverse, but yet the still point is just having fun and making sure that you and your squad can get together. It's the same
Yeah,
thing as basketball when they
Yeah.
play live or 2K
There's
and all of
motherfuckers
that.
that get for real. There's squads that you go up top, snipe. We're gonna go down. Like you better just if you
Teams.
yeah. If you
I
go
used
up
to, I
against
used to have online friends that I would like all text before I get on. I'm like, hey, you want to go play?
All right.
We'd all meet on there, and then some days it'd be a little.
That's
like,
when people get mad.
we'd be
Don't
waiting
get
for-
on without me, man.
We'd be
Like,
waiting for one guy, yeah, and then
Yeah.
like he wouldn't come, and then like we'd be like, come on, man, like we've been sitting here for,
Finally
like
get
10,
on,
15
man. I
minutes,
told
like,
y'all not to start up now.
Yeah, and then we started. And as
Well,
soon
we
as
already
start,
in the
he gets
game.
there.
Like, well, exit out, man. Fuck
No,
whoever
bro.
playing.
for real. That shit
Get you on the next one, then we forget on the next one.
Yeah.
And then we finally quit. We all quit to go get the thing. And he's got in with someone else.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Like, oh
Online,
man,
bro.
y'all should have cut off when I told you to.
I mean, or they get mad. They'll be like, "Oh, everybody has that gun. I don't, because y'all started without me." 'Cause
Right.
it's like it's seasons now, like season 1, season
Yeah.
2. Right now, season 4. Like my little cousin's like, "You started without me, so I guess I don't have that gun yet." I'm like, "Dog, told you to get on."
Well,
Like,
just I mean, you
yeah.
just behind the day, like your past.
for
Get
real.
it when the past comes down.
Exactly.
And not gonna lie, man, I learned I don't be online like that or playing like that. So I got all that from my kid. Everything y'all talking about, I basically learned from my
They
kids.
be teaching you
How old are your
good.
kids?
Cause when I got a 19-year-old, 18-year-old, 17-year-old, and a 9-year-old.
They be gaming.
So they
It's
be
prime
gaming
gaming
like
ages.
from ranging from Roblox to Fortnite to 2K and all of that, man. So
Hey, you don't want to
love
smoke.
Bro, I will fuck some people up on 2K.
What?
That's my game.
You don't want to bring the system? I mean, we have the one on that, but I'll bring the PS5 version, the new one.
Man. All right, let's do this.
Hey, did y'all see that Kobe's gonna be on the 2K24?
I did not.
That's live.
oh man, I've been
live.
playing the show too.
Yeah. Ah, see.
We do gaming nights.
Hey, they got home run derby on that one.
I really haven't played the derby. I was just playing the games
I
because
think they do. Most of them do have the home run derby. That shit live.
Because on 23, had the the old school legends and everything.
Like Griffey and all them.
There's a guy from my hometown that they played. He's from the Negro Leagues. They put him on. I play with him.
Oh yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hearne and Calvert,
Where's that?
down the road from Bryan College Station,
Okay.
Texas A&M.
There you go.
Highway
I've
6.
never heard of that place.
Okay, in between Texas A&M and Baylor.
What?
Okay.
And what's it called
Out
again?
there's
Hearne, they're 2 towns, Hearne
Uh-huh.
and Calvert.
In Calvert.
Calvert. I've never heard of
crazy. I
that.
haven't either.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of Hearne, but like
Hearne,
I think
Texas, Calvert, Texas.
Is that where you live now?
They 9 miles apart.
Is that where you live now?
Yeah, I'm still around the way.
So that-
My mother's from one, my father's from another. So
Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. Hearne and Calvert.
What'd you grow up doing?
what you mean?
Like were you like a country boy? Were you
Nah, man, my mom was a school teacher, so I didn't really go do a little bit of anything, but I knew a little bit of everything.
yeah?
Okay.
Gotcha,
Got in the
gotcha.
mix.
Nah, I couldn't get in the mix, but I was in the mix.
Yeah.
I knew the mix, but I couldn't get in it. And yeah, everybody was scared of my mom. So any type of interaction, I was ready to get into. They wouldn't. You ain't gonna get in it with me. So
It was like that. I can feel that.
so it's knowledge of everything. So if anything, you never heard nothing about me, but I know a little something. I can do a little something.
Did you play sports in high school or anything?
Yeah,
Yeah. What'd you play?
I was more football.
Okay.
Basketball was all right, but I already knew I was gonna sit on the bench for that. So
Defensive guy.
defense and offense. I was O-line, D-line,
Okay.
a little bit of linebacker.
Linebacker. Knock some heads off sometimes.
Not sometimes, all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. Yeah. I played linebacker once. That shit was fun. It was confusing.
And 6-man football.
It's definitely computer. See, I didn't play 6-man.
I played 6.
Calvert turned to 6-man, but that was after
You
I
know about
graduated.
6-man though.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
it's a whole different animal of football.
my town, Calvert, they turned in 6-man, and then they won a couple championships, so they doing their thing.
Yeah. They still 6-man?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
still 6-man.
That shit's fun.
It's
you
a,
better
it's a
be in
fun
shape.
game.
You gotta be in
You
shape.
gotta be in good shape. Like it's a whole different
You gotta be
animal
in
of
shape.
football. Have you seen 6-man football? There's literally 6-man playing on each side, and like a lot of times, it's a smaller town, so like the guys will play offense and defense. And be out there
You
the
Iron
whole
Man
time,
football
just-
the whole time.
just Iron Man.
Look at
Same thing,
JP's
seven-
fucking high school
Yeah,
pictures.
It's like 7-on-7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's kind of like
Short
delayed
one.
rushes and stuff like that kind of thing. And like
But you
there's
can't
all
run the
kinds
ball unless somebody hands it to you. Like I was quarterback. So,
Yeah, you
they had
can't
to toss it to
quarterback
me.
sneak.
Yeah,
No.
you can't.
You got to
quarterback
toss
sneak.
it to a back,
Yeah.
and they got to toss it back to you.
But then if you play too many people on the line on defense, and you
Then
try
you
to rush, and then you
You
get beat on
screwed
the
to get
pass.
beat on the pass.
You know what I mean? Like it's crazy, bro. It's
The best
my cousin
offensive
Jay
spread.
Paul. He knows my cousin
Yeah.
Jay Paul. Like he passed away,
Oh my
but
gosh, bro.
like 6-man football legend.
Yeah.
Like legend. Like had things, sports clips on the weekly and everything.
For
It was
6-man
good
football,
stuff.
he's what 6'4", 6'3",
Yeah. Nah, he was like
one like 180, 190.
And the
solid.
overall thing is because it was based on population of your town.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's no abundance of athletic kids or undersized kids, and you might be the freak of nature from your town.
Yeah.
Only one, like you said, 6'4" and all of that.
Big.
But freak, I was playing 1A football. I played against Leonard Davis. Played for the Cowboys and the Cardinals and everything. He's from Wortham, Texas.
yeah.
Now,
That big dude.
yeah.
Big.
I know
Yeah, real cool, gentle giant type dude though. But he's a fucking monster. Like,
I believe.
we were playing basketball against him, and at that town, and my partner Peanut went up for a layup, and he slapped the backboard and literally left his handprint. Like you could see, like the heat and the pressure that he slapped on it. It was just sitting there.
God damn.
Like,
Damn.
I had a pretty good game against him because I guess, you being that size and you playing against kids, like, I mean, well, guys your age still, like, you a man amongst boys. So I guess he was having like a lax night or whatever. I was able to, he wasn't putting his hands on me.
Yeah.
He wasn't putting his hands on me a lot, so I was able to move around free and still get somewhere to get to the tackles and everything. Coach said something to him near the end of the game. And if you ever watched a movie called Wildcats with Goldie Hawn,
seen that.
you seen it?
Yeah.
You remember Finch?
Yeah.
Like they kicked him and he fell over on a guy. Like Coach told him
Turn the
if
whole
that
thing.
guy gets another tackle, I don't care for what reason that guy gets another tackle. He said something to him when he called Hut, like he grabbed me and then he just fell on me. I was like,
My time to shine's over.
made me look like one of those frogs in science class, biology class. Like he just had me flat out, like, and then wouldn't get up. Like, bro, I didn't do nothing to you. Like, help me.
He just
Like,
stayed on top of you.
I ain't gonna lie, I pulled a muscle that day. I was like, right at the end of the game, I'm like, man, I ain't do nothing to you.
Damn, that's funny.
Why y'all just standing there? Help me.
Damn. Zach said much love from Vegas.
Our other guy usually runs that.
What's up, Vegas?
He's in
LV.
Vegas, so.
That's,
How was it performing at the Houston Rodeo?
Man, it was awesome. Great vibe, feeling, and then be around those artists as well as be a part of representation of your state at an event that is so popular, polarizing, and nationally televised.
Big event.
It's a big event.
it's huge.
Almost sold out. Barely not sold out, like by this much. So
You ever get nervous about stuff like that?
Nah, man, I love that. Like, I love being in front of my fans and performing and doing what I want to do. That's like you lighting up that stick. It's just freedom.
Yeah.
Like, everything's relaxed. You at peace.
You ease your mind.
Yeah, you
and
in the
just
zone.
do your thing.
The rodeo brought the energy.
Oh yeah. I mean, everything else just basically fades away. You just got to remember you're a part of something with everybody else. So you got to be listening to come back to reality to interact with the parts. But you zone out.
Where's your favorite place you performed so far? Like you were like, man, like this shit wild.
Well,
Recent or past performance, it don't matter.
Man, I could say the rodeo for the fact, like, in the end, it wasn't for me because when Bun had me on as like a extra guest, so I couldn't say nothing to nobody.
Right.
So I'd say that one for the vibe and the feeling of when I stepped out and how my fans and friends and family all over got to get that experience that they're not always at an event or they can't go at certain places, and like you have a firsthand experience of what goes on at a performance and everything.
Especially almost sold out, representing for your your state and then your family there. I mean, shit, can't really ask for much more than
So,
that.
that's the biggest thing, and that was for the idea that it was mostly for my family because I get to, whenever I step on the stage, I get that feeling. So,
Oh yeah, I can only imagine.
yeah.
At the rodeo, did you meet anyone you hadn't met before? Like,
Jazzy Faye, I met all the rest of the guys, and Gail, Erica Badu, A-Ball, MJG were there. So it was just meeting up and linking up with Jazzy Faye, but also when you communicate and you have other people speak to you in a normal base, that's it's not a jocking thing or anything, but they got to understand in detail the information about you. Like they know a little about your history, so it's not one of those where you in awe. It's one of those, man, I respect that. I'm glad you know that. Like I've been putting in work long enough, and you are who you are. So anything I say to you is like, man, it's a given. But anything that you say to me that hits home with information that you actually personally know about me, that's a respectful vibe and that's an appreciative vibe. So
Slow.
We had some questions from Texas Digital that he kind of helped us out with. But he said, tell me about the song Thick Fine Women. How is that feeling of it being viral on TikTok?
It's a great feeling, especially when I come from I began from an era that you didn't have that. Like you didn't
Social
have
media viral.
You didn't have the social media viral or something. You didn't have. Everybody nowadays is able to have a social media platform. Yeah. Now, what you do with it is on you if it's gonna be shit or if it's gonna turn to anything, because you can do something at any time now and literally go viral. You can be unknown for 20 years and accidentally go viral off of something somebody else shot, but then you get credit for. It's a great feeling for the fact that that song was put out a while ago.
Yeah.
And it holds true to whoever began.
It's timeless.
You know, you said it, I didn't
timeless
say it.
music.
You said it, I didn't say it, but it still fits the genre of people and personality today, women and their vibe and how they feel about themselves. And every woman feels that way. You could probably go back to when my mom was moving around and it finally airs on the radio. And like, if you feel that song, it's gonna move you. So it's a great feeling. It didn't do anything initially when we put it out. It was like you get that comment about timing, like, nah, man, it's not the right time for that song. Sure. But now with social media, there's the right time for any song. Right. Like you create, any of your fans or yourself create the moment for any type of song. It could be, not trying to harp on death, but it could be a song about dying. And there's so many people in the world that are tuned in that you never know who picks it up at that particular time and helps you make that song get that cult following with this group of people, or just in general. And if it hits somebody else that's super popular, like it'll go from just your core people that are being sad or just jamming it and enjoying the song, right, till it gets to a superstar celebrity, and then they feel a certain way, then they might put caption on it, and it makes other people feel a certain way because of how they feel or because they following that celebrity. And now it takes on a whole nother part of different legs. And now everybody else is creating other memes, like video game memes, or cartoon, anime, and it has nothing to do with the idea of the song, but it's fitting in the way people have their, dark humor or whatever. It's now able to touch any type of vibe, comical, serious, dark, or whatever, and there are millions of people that are doing millions of different things with it at once. And that same process, as they're doing that, it's still one song that's getting all the credit of it. And that's what happens.
That's crazy. That's wild. Just how you explain that. To think of the big perspective of that and everything, it's like that one song created, millions of scenarios through these reels that was one song.
That's why it trips me out whenever I see, like, on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, all the social medias, when another artist goes out the country to perform, like, sold out, like thousands and thousands of people. I mean, that's what his song got all the way out there for who knows from, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Who knows from what? But it's crazy. Like, there's people, I'm like, they performed where?
And as you're saying, just to expound on that, like, who knows who literally picked it up and then it literally went viral across another country. It's not just the internet, but like actual countries. Like,
have you performed in any other countries?
Nah. Every time something was set up, something happened. Like the corona and all of that stuff. So, but nah, there are things in the works, but there's nothing to speak on right now. But being far out of the country right now, nah, I haven't.
Speaking of viral, this is from Texas Digital again, but he said, how did you find out about the Gillette company wanting to use the I Look Good song for the Super Bowl commercial?
A guy that was just starting a job there heard the song, talked to my manager. He was like, man, I want to use that song. We was like, okay. Yeah. Like, when you get it together, let us know. That was it. No word. And then when it was ready, when the guy had all his stuff together, his commercial and blah, blah, he called and said, man, I got it together. I'm sending the paperwork. He was like, okay, we've forgotten about it. Like, that's cool for it to happen, but until it's just like business. Until it happens, it's nothing special. Or
it's in the air, basically.
Yeah, it's in the air. Yeah. It sent the paperwork. We sent the paperwork back, and then they sent my manager, Brian, a.k.a. B-Doubles. They started going back and forth with the idea of the editing process and blah, blah. Showed it to me. I was cool. And there it went.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. What'd you think about it? You're like, what? Once you see the final commercial and all that, you're like, man, okay.
Like, once you see the final commercial, you're like, yeah, that's nice. But, well, not even a but, because if you say but, then you negate everything you say before that. You see the final, it's done. Y'all got it together. Y'all are in an agreement. that it's done. It's still not official until you actually see it everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, all right, cool. And then it came on at halftime in the commercial. I was like, there you go.
That's live.
I'm like,
Don't really hit you as on.
I'm like, yeah, salute now. There you go.
Yeah.
Dang, I
That's
mean,
live.
that's love right there.
Hell yeah.
Now everybody else, all my relatives, friends, and fans calling, that's icing on the cake. It's just like, I mean, we got it done, and business companies or you have something that can be marketable or used to be marketable on sync licensing and things like that. So that's an awesome feeling.
Oh yeah, especially
14
like
years later? Is that what it was? 14 years later?
14 years later,
Wow.
I look good still running too.
I'm telling you,
Timeless.
like that shit. That's a jam.
Yeah.
When I first heard it, I was
Anthem.
like, I think I would use it a lot too. After I tried to go get a fade, I'd jump.
Right.
I'd be in the mirror like,
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
and there goes one meme of
Yeah.
and then
Both sides of my fade.
and
You know what I'm saying?
guys and ladies have the daily affirmation and using it. So or somebody says makes a joke and then they throw it up. So like it's so many different streams of using the song if it's a likable or lovable song. People just it never gets, you say you run something into the ground. It's never getting run into the ground because there's never not gonna be a person that feels that way. If it's good enough, a good enough song, you're never not gonna not feel like you don't want to hear that song.
No. If it's a likable and a lovable song, it's never gonna get run
And
into
the
ground.
more you play it, or you play it at the right time, and you pick up a whole new audience with younger and older fans.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Do you get on social media yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever scroll through and just pop up one of your songs? Has that happened?
I say what?
Like you're just going through like reels or something, and it'll be your song.
And want to
right
pop up,
here?
I'll be like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah. How's that feeling?
It's a humbling feeling. Like
Just the background of one of those random, like you said, the one song going millions of different ways.
yeah.
And it comes back around to you though.
Yeah, and it come back around. It's a baby and a dog dancing and playing "I Look Good," and you think the shot's about the baby, but then there's a joke. The dog tosses the baby down and like, "I look good," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then that gets targeted to dog lovers, pet lovers.
Yeah.
And
So you're
then
getting a whole nother set of people
then the
that aren't even
moms and everything are
your
going,
audience.
Yeah.
You know what I
Then
mean?
the mom, you in the comments, you got the moms and the parents and the dads going against the pet lovers. We're like, hey, you see what he did to the dog? We're gonna call Peter and all that. So many of that stuff. So, and they're not being super serious. So you know what I'm saying? It's all you creating communication and conversation behind a one song that generates so many different type of avenues and views and ways to express your expression.
So it's really 14 years later
Yeah.
that it really kicked off.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I heard the song first, and when I seen the video, I was like, "Oh, the video go hard with the song, bro."
Yeah, man.
It really do.
Do you,
I watched it the other day. I was like, "Man, I remember that shit."
do you enjoy the music video process?
Oh man, that was one of the worst days of my life. We were down here in Austin, man. Was it Givens Park?
I think it's what it looks like.
Yeah. Our van got our window broke. My mom's car got stolen.
That's all that day.
Yeah, all that day. Like, and it was the hottest day of the year, the whole year.
Oh my god,
My
shit's crazy.
my mom got her car back, and apparently whoever stole my mom's car used her car to rob a whole bunch of other people. Like, went on a robbing spree like that whole day. So when they found the car and brought it back to her, like they didn't even pay attention or even care that all the stuff that the guys, whoever stole the shit, it was still in the trunk in the car. Like, well, here's your car back. We're like, hey, this isn't ours. And the officer says, yours now.
All the stuff was in there.
Yeah.
What else?
Man, it was look, it was a box of 12s, some amps.
That's back in the day. That's the stuff you would steal. Right now, people don't give a fuck
I
about
don't give a
that.
fuck about that now.
So cars are built in with most of that shit.
Yeah, built in with it, and some a Cadillac grill. Like, I'm like, you stole a Lincoln.
They went on a
Yeah.
It was like
No, it was a custom Cadillac grill.
They
Like,
took a Lincoln to go
you
sell
stole
Cadillac
a
grill?
Lincoln and stole Cadillac parts.
They chopped that bitch.
Yeah, for real.
That's a commercial.
Like, I don't know, and had the and
Matthew
had some,
McConaughey driving.
for some reason had some damn Benz hubcaps or something. I don't know. Like, it was a whole bunch of shit in the trunk.
It sounded like they knew where that shit was at. This Cadillac here.
I'm about to
this
build me a
business.
custom car.
Yeah, for
So
real.
like it didn't seem like at one point like it didn't seem like it was all random. Like you went down the line and robbed some dudes just to rob them because they
Kinda
were
like
there.
They was watching them. Like,
Yeah.
look, they put that system in there and stayed in there. We're gonna go get that system.
Yeah.
Look at them bins. We're gonna go
Look
get
at them
them bins, too.
hubcaps.
Yeah,
Look
for
at
real.
that. Look at that
Yeah.
grill on that
Look at
cabin.
that
We're gonna get
Mercedes.
that
That
too.
Mercedes
For
in
real.
front of that car.
For real, they stole all the cinemas off
They planned
everything
that
too.
shit. For real.
Like
That's wild.
that's why I was like, man, that can't be random.
How did they
Like,
find it? They
They
just left
stole
the
it up?
car.
they just left the car.
They stole your mom's car.
Or
off the
they
park?
no, I don't think they left the car. They just happened to not be in the car
At the moment.
I got.
at the moment, and they found the car.
So if you, let's say if your car gets stolen and you find it, and you reported it stolen, but you found it like a day later, are you supposed to like call and like report your car found?
Yeah.
I think you are.
Yeah.
I don't really know, but well, I mean, yeah, because if you found it and you riding around in it, you gonna get pulled over. And be like, no, this is my car.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
That's exactly
It
what
got stolen
happened.
and then you forgot to
You
report it found.
forgot to report it
No,
found.
No, I didn't call, but that's what I did. Cause I saw the vehicle like way south, where
Right.
where the fuck's down here? Cause I was having to be down there for a meeting, and I saw like look at
I was
my
like,
car.
hey, that looks like my car.
And it fucking was. So I had to call. I go to the payphone and call. Hey, I think this is my car.
Right.
And they all came out, check it out, and they said, all right, it's yours.
Right.
But yeah.
Huh.
It's still- it's
But
fucking-
had you not, and you still had the keys, and you drove off with it, and just by chance, one of the officers that heard the report decides to, hey man, that look familiar.
Yep.
You going to jail for your own car.
Yeah, because they're probably gonna say, get out the vehicle, because
Yeah.
they think you're the guy that stole it.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
You and your
Oh,
vehicle.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
they never saw your face or your report, so
Man, that's
That's
fucked up.
crazy.
They stole your mom's car straight out the park.
straight out the out the parking lot of the hotel.
Got you.
That's wild. What year was that?
Man, that was on 9,
14 years ago.
14 years ago.
Do the math. Wow.
Damn, that's a day though. What
Yeah,
a
man.
day. Hey, you still made a fire ass video though.
Dog, I had to deal. We were coming. I had to deal with that all day, like
So-
y'all robbed my mom.
Was
Like,
this before the video or after?
before, like the morning, like
I
the day
hate
starting. I wake up to that shit. Come downstairs, my mom's car is stolen. Our van's windows are busted. Like,
Man,
I don't give a fuck about the van or the video, man. I mean, y'all done robbed my mom. Like,
yeah, for real.
I'll get her another ride and everything, but it's just a fact of on this day, this shit is happening.
To your mom.
Like,
For real?
like this wouldn't be happening right now if I wouldn't have called her and told her to, I'm shooting a video. Well, I told her I was shooting a video. I ain't had no choice because she was coming. So she said, I'm coming. I'm like, okay, cool.
It's the same school teacher mom, I
Yeah,
guess.
like, I'm not missing this. I'm going to be in this. Like, yeah, come on.
Is
Like,
your
you
mom-
ain't
is
got
your
to
mom-
give me permission. I'm coming.
Is she real active in your life?
Yeah, man, she's hands on. I keep my eye on her. She's even though we're not the same. We bump heads.
Yeah.
We're completely opposite.
Me and my mom too.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie.
Same. Yeah, my mom
Yeah,
too.
we
We
bump heads
completely
hard.
How it
opposites.
is.
She's super intelligent. She's super book sense. She's not she has all the common sense in the world, but her book sense overrides when her common sense kicks in and she realizes that, like, I'm being sarcastic. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, all intelligence is on the top tier. Like, no foolery, no joking around. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm like, nah, my mom was just joking. I don't hear about no.
Like, no, I don't want to hear
I don't
none of
wanna-
that.
Like, that's not a joke to me. Like, when you relax and you think about what I just said, you go back.
You can
like,
laugh.
You can laugh, and she come back like, I don't really laugh like that, but I understood what you said.
Later on.
Mom, that's an hour later. God.
That's when you know the joke's good though.
Like-
It's like I heard this a long time ago. You know when a joke's real good, like whenever you're like hear it from the comedian you kind of don't get it, and then you're driving home from the comedy show and you just start laughing because you fucking get it. Like that show was too fucking good that it went right over our head at the time. Like,
yeah,
so.
She's kind of like that. Like it takes a minute to get used to it, but like she's retired teacher. She's taught for many years in Hearne, and like my classmates and their parents and everything, like always taught by her and all that. So it was like she's well respected. And
How long was she a teacher?
over 20 plus years.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
Same school?
yeah. Well, every grade at the school, like she
moved around.
She moved around. She went
That's
from
how it was at a small school.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
But
She followed the bad kids up.
she can do
You
all
thought I was going to
every grade. She could teach every grade. So
Wow, that's good.
I was that kid that had her 1 year, and he's like, "Man, I hate that teacher." And then he goes the next year, she moved up a grade. He has her again.
well, that was her.
Yeah.
And
She's like, I did it just to piss you off.
and then at the end of their high school and whatever career, like today, they be like, man, if I don't know what kind of person I'd actually be if it really wasn't for you being on my ass
Yeah,
or
big influence on
or
people.
being so like
good.
it's a lot of turnaround like that, and I know she takes pride in it, and I take pride in that, even though I didn't really get to do a whole bunch of shit because she was who she was. Not only that, she was also my musician at our church, so like I ain't never get away from her.
Is that where you learned music? Was church?
Yeah, she's a musician, and if nobody else was gonna sing, I was gonna have to. So
You sang in the choir and everything?
Yeah.
'Cause you do sing more than it sounds like, in your raps. It's more of a singing vibe
hmm
than actual
yeah,
rap.
I do.
And that's why I've always liked you, just because it was like real music.
Fuck yeah.
So.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
It's different and it's unique and it jams. That's why when I heard the new stuff today, I was just like, oh shit, he's back. Like he's been here, but it's like I ain't heard no new. I ain't heard like just and then like
Right, because as a whole, I mean, like lately, I haven't personally been putting things
Right.
out, but like I said, like if
it comes up,
if the people that you do all of these features for, like you never not realize, no one would never not realize if you're an active artist as I am, that you're never not doing anything.
So you're still super active with music.
I'm still
every day.
yeah,
You're doing something.
like every day I'm doing something, like
something.
either putting something together for myself or a feature or writing something for somebody.
Do you do a lot of music videos with other people, like in their
I
features?
I do whenever they have their budget together. Like I'm not a super bust you over the head, but you gotta have the business
some money.
in order. You gotta have everything prepared. Your date, you can't just pop and be like, I'm shooting a music video. I'm like, I got the song together. I want you in it. Like I'm busy. Like I'm literally on the road.
that's what he told me earlier. I asked him about the podcast at the video shoot, and he was just like, I think if it's with.
If this was who already established this, then I'm doing that.
Yeah, that's what he told me. So that's when I was like, "Bet I got you." We locked in.
We locked it in a month ago or so.
Yeah.
So I get what he's saying now because that's exactly what he told me.
And it was like, look, man, I'm not trying to make you seem like I'm shitting on you, because it can look like that. I'm like, I really don't know, or like, but you have so much stuff planned out or mapped out in advance that like you lose track of who's who. And it's not a bad thing, because when they come to you and let you know what's going on what they already established, then it just starts picking back up from there and goes like fluid, goes like water.
For sure.
Yeah.
I get that though, being busy, and then like someone's late, whatever, it throws off your whole.
They be
schedule,
like,
and you're just like, man, I'm
hey,
sorry.
They 5 minutes late, man.
Yeah.
We gotta go. Like, and a lot of people will be like, man, that's a dick move. No, it's not. Like, because now, like you said, it's gonna throw off your time on the back end.
Yeah.
You never know how much time, like when you get into something like the show. I don't know how long this lasts or how long you guys got me here or whatever, but I do know it's organic, it's running, it's smooth.
Yeah.
We good. So as long as you got questions, I'm here to answer. As long as somebody's looking to have some answer, I'm here. Let this motherfucker run. I've obligated my time to this without no back end schedule that I have room that I can't cut off or change. But when you actually on a schedule, like any time that you're gonna use for that time is now cutting into the rest of the time that you have to do
I get it.
everything else you got to do. So it's not to be a. Some
Not being
people
a dick, but
just,
you just-
some people flat out are
It's
assholes.
your life. You gotta,
Yeah, it's your
respect your own
life.
life.
You
at a
got to
certain
manage your
point.
life and doing like any podcaster, any other podcaster or streamer or video gamer. Like once you playing the game, like you only have the duration of that time to either win or lose.
Yep.
Like there is no overtime unless
Nowadays,
you make
10 minutes a match. It's up
10
to
minutes.
you. On Call of Duty, it's first one to 100. 10 minutes, 6-on-6.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy.
So you got motherfuckers running around with everything. That's all you hear is gunshots every fucking second.
It
Literally.
goes back to Call of Duty.
yeah, for real.
But you got to, like he's saying, in order. You got to just
Yeah.
got that certain amount of time to do this. If not,
If you lag the first beginning of the game, first 2 minutes, you screwed because everybody else on top of you. You got 8 minutes to recover.
For sure.
so we do a show. You show up late. You got another show later. You're gonna be late to that show now.
For real?
Because you still got to factor in traffic.
And it's there.
Stop at the store, get something
Any
to
other,
eat.
stop and get something to store to eat.
Yes.
Any other branding thing for picking up or whatever along the way for the process, or anything you doing for your own live stream or YouTube channels or whatever you trying to do in a way between, like you're supposed to stop at a burger place. You're not gonna eat, but you're gonna stop and do like a little promotion because you got some branding company with them or whatever. Like all of that is eating into personal business time, personal or business
And
time.
at a certain point, you gotta have like your personal time to go home with your family and
Yeah.
just be like no business. You know?
Yeah.
Like, and it's hard. I have a hard time, making that time. I'm trying to.
It is.
Being busy is just like one thing after another. I'm like, all right, I'm going home today at 5. I'm gonna do it.
And then when you
And
get
5
home,
o'clock hits, it's like, hey, you think I can do? You think you can do this real quick? Like,
no, you actually you're like,
fuck,
nah,
all
I
right.
can't.
And
I can't.
I'm trying to get better about
But
it.
then when you
too.
get home, they call back on, well, I got this locked in and blah blah. Hey, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I'll be back. Like seriously, like they can come with me. They don't want to go. What?
Yeah.
You want me to miss this? Like, or do
Money.
you want to
Just buys
not?
you a new PlayStation?
Do you not? Do you not want to have that new, whatever?
Yeah.
Like, don't play on me. Don't do that. You have it both ways. Like, don't do that. Like, well, we've already established our budget overhead, blah blah blah, and we've met this goal. Okay, now if we're looking at this right now, if we're not looking at this right now as man, wife, man, woman, business partner, and we just looking at it as cool, what do you expect me to do if this comes up? If we're looking at it as business, if we've already done everything we've needed to do overhead and we've accomplished that, and we're looking to have, add more to that before this month is up, how much more can we do? If I turn this down, what does that look like?
Yeah.
Where would it set us back, or where would it put us preparing for next month's overhead? You know what I'm saying? It all turns business, and it all turns life decisions. But no matter what, if you moving forward and you have your mind on certain goals, it turns to your brain running it like a business.
Yep.
That break falls down to sleep and everything.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you even think about business in your sleep and wake up and be like, wait,
do
that was a
every
good
night.
idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
got a little voice recorder.
You wake
for
up and like,
longest.
did it already happen?
I got a voice
Or-
recorder where I wake up, and for a while I was keeping it next to my bed, so when I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm just like talking to the
Right.
voice recorder and then set it back down.
Like before my kids stole my other one, I used to do that.
Yeah, I can't even find mine right now.
That sucks
but I have
because
it,
when
yeah.
they steal it, then they don't know what they did with it.
And then I have some good notes on there that I forget to listen to.
Right.
Like, damn, what did
I
I leave?
have
at?
these. I've listened to it a few times. I got these random ones though. Like I'll just be talking to them.
Or you type it in, or you type a note into your phone.
Bulldogs, burgers,
Email it
and
to you.
fries. Like, I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then I realized I deciphered it. It was I had to take my Bulldogs to this food truck I saw called Bulldogs Underbites.
Yeah.
And go get some Bulldogs and do a little photo shoot over there. But that was the idea that came to me at 3:00 in the morning
Right,
when I
right.
said it was Bulldog Bites, food,
Yeah.
fries.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Damn.
I get it. I completely get it.
Speaking of food, what's your favorite at-home meal? Like when you're like chilling at the house, and then on the road since you're moving around quite a bit.
Man, like just favorite dish just to love to have.
Shit, whatever. Like favorite food. Yeah.
What's your favorite dish your mom cooks you?
Shit.
My mom hasn't cooked in forever. She doesn't have to. So, man, I used to love her dirty rice.
Yeah.
That sound good right now.
And
Rice.
yeah, I used to love her dirty rice. My go-to meal that I just like enjoy was shrimp fettuccine alfredo.
Oh hell yeah.
Bussin', that shit's good. The one from Olive Garden is good as fuck. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it is. If you still find a Red Lobster that nobody's occupying, I love it. Like that with them mushrooms and them biscuits. Can't beat that.
We found 2 good Red Lobster. I went to Red Lobster one time. Me and my girlfriend were like, we went in with like disappointment. I'm not gonna lie. Like we walked in there, we saw them how they were sitting people and everything. We're just like, man, this is gonna be a bad experience.
Yeah,
I'm not even looking forward to this. Yeah, like it was just one of those experiences. Like, man, should we just go next door? You know what I mean? To the next place, and we ended up sitting down. They're a little behind on to come and talk to us. I was like, oh fuck, it's already soon off. By the time the guy came to us, it was the best service and like the best Red Lobster I've ever had. It was the one on like La Frontera or whatever. And
that's the best one to go to, bro.
I'm telling you, I walked in there just not having good ideas about it, or not having good feeling, and then by the end, it was just like amazing.
My original was like Louis. But Louis, they started closing them down. But like it was just simple, just some macaroni and some fried fish.
Yeah,
that square fish. Some macaroni and some broccoli and cheese. That was it. Like
that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. I'm done. Yeah. And get a
macaroni.
Get a strawberry cheesecake after that. I'm done. I don't need nothing else.
What you washing it down with though? Like some water, Coke, Dr. Pepper,
Barks root beer.
Oh, I love root beer.
Yeah. I've never been a root beer kind of guy.
I love root beer.
Man. But I do like when you get like a root beer and have like a root beer float or something, with like some vanilla ice cream or something. Yeah. And it's real cold, like a glass. It's all like, I will fuck with root beer.
Yeah, man, I'm root beer, man. Everybody always had this back and forth with everybody. We're like, man, A&W is better. I beg to differ, but it got some go when I can't find Bark. And lately it's hard to find Bark sometimes. So you be like, man,
I ain't seen them in a while.
You find yourself be like, dang, Barks, I'm sorry, but
You ever try
when I get to the
like
store now,
the craft brands of root beer, do you just like root beer in general?
I like root beer in general. Barks is my top dog. A&W comes next. Yeah. If I normally go for A&W, I'll get their cream soda.
I like the cream soda,
but I like the new Dr. Pepper, the strawberry flavor. I like that.
And that one inside of a can that's real cold.
Yeah, it hits different for me. Yeah.
Stony had brought some.
I think the wild cherry Pepsis hit differently in the can.
Oh yeah,
Pepsi gets flat fast.
It does. It gets flat fast.
It does get flat, but that's why you get in the can. It has to be ice cold and like I don't really drink sodas anymore. I try to watch it.
Yeah,
it's filter days.
Got to be healthy nowadays, but drink
everybody
water.
Sweet
tea is my thing. If anything, I drink a bunch of sweet tea. But
oh man, you are just loading your body up full of sugar.
For real, with the sweet tea.
I try not to even drink that.
I stay away from family reunions when we making tea.
They be with the whole 2 bags.
I'm like, man, I hate y'all. Every time I come here, I got to get 5 cups. I hate y'all. Like
they always make it perfect too.
You gonna get that sugar diabetes.
For real. Like, that's that good shit though. I ain't gonna lie.
Like you run to the Kool-Aid and everything before you even get your food. Like everybody get in line to get food. Like all right, cool, man. I'll wait for the food. I'm just gonna skip the line and get to the drinks.
Y'all know what tea is dangerous? That I kind of stopped drinking some, but I need to go get some more of that Red Diamond tea.
Yeah.
That shit's dangerous.
My dad loves that.
I used to drink this one called
sweet as fuck.
It was like moonshine tea or something.
I know what you're talking about.
They were pretty good, but you could buy like a big jug of it and then just like pour a little bit in some water, like a concentrate. It was good, but it was always weird to me. It's like, how are you gonna get tea from just pouring a little bit of syrup into the water?
Boy.
But that shit smacked.
Have you tried that Red Diamond?
I don't know. I feel like I might have.
That shit right there is good.
Coming in a jug, like a gallon.
Jug and the label is a Red Diamond.
Yeah, I think I have that.
They even have
real sweet.
I think it was at Randall's. They had the little jugs inside the coolers. I'd get all of the ladies like, we sell the big jug. I was like, nah, I like the little bottle.
My thing that I drink the most.
I don't want to overdo it.
Yeah, exactly.
To be real, like Martinelli's apple juice, those little glass containers. Have you had those?
Right.
Man, I'll smash like 2 of them back to back.
Yeah, they have to hide them from them.
Yeah, I'll drink so many of those.
Really?
Bro, they're so
Yeah.
good.
So I've been hearing about this. Casey just said it. The Gold Peak sweet tea. Like I
like Gold
I
Peak.
tried that. That shit's
I like
nasty.
it.
The Gold
Not a
Peak.
fan.
It's different. Like
You tried
it
it?
has an off-putting taste.
Yeah, it's not
Like
tea.
you could taste the sweetness in it. You can taste it. Kind of. I don't know how to explain it, but it's kind of like when the actual taste of the tea hits you first. Then you taste the sweetness.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. It's like
on the
almost
back
like
end. Like,
artificial sweetener that's
Yeah.
delayed.
so I'm like,
delayed sweetener.
I don't like it.
They put it in that artificial stir thing too
Right.
much.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Fuck that. It has like a metal taste to it, kind of. To me, it tastes like a.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
It ain't Red Diamond or eat. Look, McDonald's got some good sweet tea. It just depends who
does.
makes it. If
Yeah, depends
if
who
Miss
makes it.
Juanita makes it at the one in Hutto, man,
Chicken Express.
Chicken Express.
not
is good.
Bushes.
Bushes and Chicken Express.
And
both got
Chicken
good
Express.
sweet tea.
Bushes tea.
Yeah, they
Sometimes
got,
it's a little too sweet. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Look,
I gotta do half.
when
and
they
half.
sell it by
you
the
driving
jug,
in your car, you might pass out. That's how
Yeah.
much sugar in
Yeah,
it.
get
Yeah.
the baked chicken.
but right,
the baked chicken.
Bushes, baked chicken, and add a little serendipity sauce on.
serendipity.
It's the powder.
That's what it's
Bro,
called, man.
Did you know there's a
know about it.
serendipity sauce? There's a serendipity
It's called
shortage
serendipity.
for a while.
They got that.
They didn't have it for like a good 6 months.
Used to get
at
that.
all.
It says that on the package.
What?
called
seasoning?
serendipity,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a
What the
spicy
fuck?
one.
For real.
on.
I ain't seen
chicken-
that shit.
chicken
Smacks.
tenders is freaking
Golden Chick used to have it, but then they started creating their own.
Golden Chick has that red powder now.
Yeah.
Man, that shit's
Bro,
good,
I've been
though.
eating healthy and everything and trying not to, man. I've been craving some fucking Golden Chick or Chicken Express lately so bad.
Bro,
look,
because
I got
they used to be
one-
my
I don't
go-to
care.
every
I
day.
don't care what you say. Like Golden, Bushes.
I like
and
Bushes.
Bushes is fire.
yeah, but man, Golden Chick in its heyday would kill y'all, man.
Golden
They kill
Chick,
all.
though.
Like you couldn't beat them
I
tenders,
wrote,
man.
I rotate
Oh,
between
the
them to be
tenders
honest.
is
Like, cause I,
And then they said they look like
bro,
look,
how
this
much
come
do we
full
eat chicken
circle.
tenders whenever I used to
This
work?
come full
I love
circle.
some Golden
Yeah.
Chick.
This come full circle, and then they had the dirty rice with it. Man.
Here you go.
No, hey, Golden Chick, you get the free ice cream at the end. They always got the little free ice cream thing. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you like a free
Okay.
cone. You go
yeah,
inside
you
and
just
get the
gonna make
free
your own little
cones.
swirls.
Yeah.
Stack it up like this tall.
They got the best. If you like Big Red, they got the best Big Red fountain there,
Yeah.
I can't disagree with that.
off the chain. Dad looks at me like, "When do you drink Big Red?" When I order every, I was like, "And the only time we come to Golden Chicken, I'll get a Big Red."
Right.
Other than that,
Where do you consistently eat on the road? Like when you're on the
Man.
road, and it's just like your go-to. Like stop here and eat.
Man, me and my manager Brian, like he'll try to catch a Subway or something like a Taco Bell, something that'd be quick, like a simple quesadilla or something. Just because by the time we get to where we're going, they might have some more that have a better venue eatery for us to be at. Just
get
some
something
tide
just
you
to
over.
tie you over.
You get go to Subway or something.
Taco Bell is probably my go-to.
I can't eat Taco Bell.
The quesadilla.
You go over the quesadilla, man. They brought the Mexican pizza back and like they changed it. Like the
It's
taste of it,
different,
just,
yeah.
it completely tastes different.
Even that hot Frito burrito, they changed
Yeah.
that. They put some kind of like ranch sauce in it
Yeah.
now. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So yeah, I just get like
No
the
joke.
chalupa.
Yeah, chalupa or quesadilla.
Yeah. The chicken quesadilla, those, but man.
I get Sean a quesadilla from fucking Taco
Like during
Bell.
Corona or something.
Yeah, dog. Yeah,
You had an accident?
right.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We were sitting at my house.
You didn't make it?
No, bro. I fucking
You didn't make it?
never trust a fart when you start getting older.
You didn't make it.
I was sitting there, bro. He gave me a quesadilla. I ate it. I haven't eaten Taco Bell since.
Like,
I kid you not. Because
wait,
I don't eat a lot of fast
How
food.
long did the process
It
take?
didn't take long, bro. It ran through me because I don't like at the time. I ate like I used to eat healthy, like really healthy, and like wouldn't eat a bunch of crap like fast food at all.
You
Like,
knew that was
I
gonna
ate
happen,
this,
man.
I ate this, and I remember
It's a
sitting there, and I
quesadilla.
went, I farted and shit myself a little bit. And I got up, I just walked out of the room upstairs. And he's like, "Where you going?" I was like, "I gotta go take a shower." I just shit myself.
Yeah, well, at least you were honest.
All right, dog.
He said, you didn't make it, did you?
Like, that's why I
It was
asked how
literally
long
from,
did the process
it was
take?
from eating the quesadilla probably like a good 30 seconds to like for me finishing it. It
A
seemed like 30 seconds, but
a
it was probably
full
like a
minute
full
hit
couple
you.
minutes if that.
A full
Like,
minute hit
it,
you
It
and
didn't
you-
take long for it just to run right through me.
See, it wasn't even the fart, man. You felt that in your
Yeah.
stomach. You heard that.
Yeah.
You should have moved in. Look, at the first time, everything been running smooth for you all day, and your body feels that. Like, it's time to go.
It's over.
Like,
Oh man.
like I don't know what this is about to be, but I'm gonna make sure I'm somewhere I'm safe.
If you hear a frog and you inside, there ain't no motherfucking frog.
That's
ain't
you,
no
bro.
frog.
That's
Frog
your
got me
stomach.
that day.
Yeah,
Motherfucking
sure
frog
did.
got me.
Yeah.
Sure did.
That shit was funny as fuck,
As soon
though.
as he farted, he
shit,
got
we-
up and went upstairs.
Like, Jeremiah was not a friend of yours.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Yeah, man.
I think we'll hold up on the Taco Bell now for a little bit. She said that.
I thought it was safe. I just got him a quesadilla. It wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah, it was just a quesadilla. I love that
Nah,
quesadilla.
it was a
man.
sauce.
It
No,
was a
it
sauce. It probably was. It
Your
fucked me up,
stomach,
bro.
your stomach acid ate that shit up and it just
It
mixed
fucked
it.
me
And said,
up.
get out.
Yeah.
It fucked me
fuck
up.
out.
This don't belong here.
Get the fuck out.
Like T.I. expeditiously. Like,
Oh
That
shit.
shit was funny.
yeah, he got up out of that real quick.
That shit's hilarious.
Where are you most active on social media?
Instagram.
Instagram. Do you answer your own DMs and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Do you have, so if someone was to reach out, they're talking to Chalie Boy?
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But if anything in referring to business that needs to be scheduled or locked in, you can contact my manager. I'll send you the information. 512-731-5842.
Is that all on your profile and all that?
Yeah, it is.
So where they follow you? What's your tag?
@ D as in dog, the number 3, Chalie Boy. CHALIEBOY.
That's across every platform.
Yeah.
Same thing. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's where y'all can find him. So y'all go check out his shit. He'll be dropping some new stuff with YT and Maya. I mean, has it already dropped and you're already doing the music video?
We just did the music video the day before we hit into the podcast,
Gotcha.
so I don't know when it as a whole is
Be
going
on
to
the
drop.
lookout.
Be on the lookout for YT and Maya, featuring Chalie Boy.
Directed by Eric Sadler.
Produced by C. Walker.
Yeah, that beat. I was talking to C Walker. I mean, that beat's fire.
Go
I
hard,
appreciate it. Shit, the bass, everything. Just
How'd you meet C. Walker and all them?
Man, just over the years of doing work, music, and him producing for a lot of artists that would be on card at shows that I'd have. It was always a cross connection. But I'll specifically one day from my partner out of Waco via West, the actual town, West. Texas. My partner Prescription. We got together and we put each other on. We were just doing a whole bunch of different work, and he does production, and I shoot guys towards his production, and we work together. So he just got some real nice, clean music. Like, and he puts his heart into the work that he does, and he doesn't just stop it there. He wants to be hands-on with the process of creating something when he hears something and has an ear for it. And when he has projects, I turn around and we link up, and I feel the same way. So it's just a good connecting vibe. We've just been cool for a long time.
Nice. Well, we appreciate you coming out here with us.
man, for real.
Appreciate you guys having me.
You're welcome back anytime.
Yes, sir, man. Anytime you're in Austin or something, man.
Let us know. We got a little stage back there. You can go check out, perform, whatever.
100. We'll see
Set
about
something
it.
up.
We'll
So,
see about it. We can set something up.
That'd be live.
I will be here.
So we want to do another podcast that's more like artist based, where it's
Right.
like, you know, you do a little performance set, sit down, kind of, you know, talk, and then do another performance set. And so it's coming.
It's cool. That's cool.
So maybe we get you on that sometime next time you're in Austin.
Gotcha.
Performance/business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or don't worry. My manager is a bulldog on it, so like the business will get taken care of.
Yeah, man. But it's a pleasure to meet you again, though, man, for sure.
Always a pleasure,
Yes,
brother.
sir.
Always good to be around good company.
Yes, sir.
My name is Chalie Boy, CHALIEBOY. I'm from TEXAS. Oh, yes, Hearne and Calvert, Texas, to be exact. But one thing I'm going to always do, it don't matter where I'm at, it's where I'm from, and that's Texas. So I'm going to represent that till I can't breathe no more. Man.
Yes, sir. It's live.
Yes, sir.
It sounds the same every
It
time.
does
I'm
sound
telling
the
you.
same every single time. Good job. All right, you ready to close that out?
listen on the go with your Spotify app or any other online radio podcast stations.